Okay, so let's talk about probability. Probability means how likely is it that an event is going to occur? How likely is it that something's going to happen? There can be things that are possible, things that are likely, things that are unlikely, things that are definite, and things that are impossible. It's impossible I'm going to grow another head in the next 5 minutes while you're watching this video. It is possible that it will start to rain, or these days start to snow. We use probability a lot when we're predicting the weather. We use probability when we're trying to guess who's going to win a race based on statistics. We use probability when we're trying to guess which team is going to win an event based on statistics. So probability uses what we know to make an educated guess about a result that we can't control, but it helps us make a good prediction. So we're going to use probability to figure out if I put all my Skittles, let me see. Sorry, my computer just shut off for some reason. Here are my Skittles. Let me see if you can see them. If I put all my Skittles into a bag, which one am I most likely to pull out? So I counted up all my Skittles and there were 58. So every Skittle has 1/58th of a chance of being pulled. Well, let me show you my numbers up here. You can see I had 9 purple, 9 red, 15 yellow, 11 orange, and 14 green. So, which one am I most likely to pull? Well, probably the 15 yellow because there's the most of them. So what's the theoretical probability of me pulling out a yellow? Seems like a big scary word, but that just means the theoretical probability of me pulling out a yellow is 15/58. That's it. There's 15/58 probability that I will pull out a yellow. And what about green? Well, if I go back up here, there were 14 green. So there's slightly less of a chance of me getting a green. Whereas purple, I only have 9/58 of a chance of getting purple. And what about orange? Orange has an 11/58 chance. 11/58 of a chance of getting orange. See? So if I'm going to go up here, what's the likelihood that I'm going to pull out a green? Well, it's pretty good. It's likely. What about, is it more likely that I'm going to pull out a red or a yellow? Well, I have way more yellow than red. You can see just by looking at my Skittles that I have more yellow than red. So it's more likely that I'm going to pull out a yellow. Is it more likely that I'll pull out a purple or a green? Well, I only have, you can see down at the bottom down there, I have 14/58 of a chance of green and only 9/58 of a chance of getting purple. So it's more likely that I'm going to get green. And which color am I most likely to pull? We talked about that. The biggest number, which was yellow. And the least likely to pull, well, that's purple and orange, purple and red. My 2 favorite colors I got the least of. Anyway, then if I go down here, what's the theoretical probability I'll pull a yellow or orange? Well, to figure that out, I have to figure out how many yellows and oranges there are. So I have 15 yellows, 11 oranges, which gives me 26. So my theoretical probability of pulling a yellow or orange would be 26/58. That's almost a 50% chance. It's almost half. 26 is almost half of 58. So there's a good chance I'm going to pull a yellow or an orange. Whereas red or green, because red's smaller, let's see, red was 9 and green 14. I have a 23/58 chance. So it's less than yellow or orange. So that's all that a theoretical probability means. So if I was to go, okay, I win $1 million if I can guess which color I'm going to pull out of this bag, I'm going to use my theoretical probability, so these fractions here, to figure out, to make a good prediction of which color I'm most likely to pick. Is it going to be absolutely right? No, because I still have, so if I said, okay, it's going to be green, because green has the best chance, 15, guess what? There's still 43 other Skittles in there. That's just the best guess. So then we go on to something called experimental probability. Well, we actually get to try. So I take all my Skittles and I put them in a bag. I reach in and I pull one out. Oh, I pulled out an orange. So I put a tally mark in my orange. And then I put the orange one back in, pull out another one. Oh, I got another orange. Imagine that. Whoopsie, just ignore that. And now I have 2 orange, and I reach back in and I do it again. This time I got a green. And I'm going to do that 50 times and see if I find out that my predictions were correct, because not always does experimental and theoretical probability add up. But it's a good way to make a good prediction. Okay? If you have any questions, let me know.